Hey everyone, it's Jacqueline at Pixie Dust PhD. Today we have some magic mail to unbox. I'm so excited to share this with you. I ordered a pair of custom Minnie Mouse ears. As a general life principle, I try not to buy too many things I don't need or that won't come in handy very regularly, so mouse ears are definitely on that list. I definitely don't wear them when I'm outside of the Disney parks, and we don't tend to go to the Disney parks too frequently. For us, that's about a longer trip every other year or so. Before we unbox my new mouse ears, we'll just do a brief overview of my mouse ear collection. It's not that much of a collection because I don't own too many. But for our first longer trip to Disney World in 2017, I got these super cute pineapple mouse ears, and I'll do my best to leave links in the description below for these small shops. Then in 2019, I think, is when I got these purple mouse ears. So purple is one of my favorite colors. And the sequins are great. They have a little bit of like a holographic effect, so it's not just purple. You get some flecks of blues and reds in there too. Then for our 2021 trip, I kind of accidentally on purpose bought 2 new pairs of mouse ears. I think one was just super on sale or something. It wasn't that expensive, so I just went for it. But yeah, those 2 pairs are these. So we have pretty classic black sequin mouse ears. And then this super cute rainbow pattern. You'll see this all over Etsy, but I really liked this small shop. These ones are really comfortable. Given these 4 pairs of mouse ears that I already owned when thinking about what my new pair might be for our upcoming trip in October 2023, I wasn't too sure. Honestly, with just these 4 pairs, I feel like I've mostly covered my bases. The solid black pair goes with just about everything. I've got a solid purple pair for if I want a little pop of color. Then the pineapple pair I think is a fun print, and it also from a distance reads as pretty white or light. Then the rainbow pair is obviously patterned and covers a lot of different color waves. In my wardrobe, I do tend to wear a lot of teals, blues, greens, so I was thinking about maybe getting a sequin teal pair or similar. And I do also wear a lot of rainbowish colors, but they tend to be a little more pastel, so I feel like these actually clash with a lot of the rainbow colored clothes that I have. So I was thinking about maybe more of a pastel pair. But ultimately, I went down a path of wanting something that would go with quite a lot of my outfits instead of just a few. And for me, that would be a mixed metal situation, so I pretty quickly decided that I wanted a pair of ears that would read both as silver and gold. Plus, in case you couldn't tell from my ears, I definitely like these sparkly ones, so I was thinking silver and gold sequins or something similarly shiny. And just as a personal preference for mouse ears, I really do like these puffy kind. And I don't like it when there's like trim on the edge. Sometimes you'll see a ribbon or like a string of fake pearls or something like that. I like them to kind of all just be solid, puffy ears. I also really don't like the super flat ones. So I know those have come into style. If you love them, that's great. But for me, I want puffy ears. I was having an extremely difficult time on Etsy finding a pair of mouse ears that read as both silver and gold and was puffy. There were quite a few pairs of flat ears where the silver and gold aspects came from bedazzling the ears. But again, I really like puffy ears. Therefore, in about early August, I started reaching out to small shops with a custom order request. If you are going to ask for a custom pair of ears, try to make sure that you're giving them everything they need to know up front. In my inquiries for a custom request, I always let them know that I wanted a pair of mouse ears that would read both as silver and gold. Ideally, they were sequins, and ideally there were polka dots. But the polka dots was absolutely negotiable, and I was open to other interpretations of a pair of silver and gold ears. I also let them know my trip time frame, which I think is really important. Some small shops routinely take 2 to 3 months to turn around orders. That's not a judgment on them, that's just the volume that they're going through. But obviously I was reaching out in August and my trip was in mid-October. So if it was gonna take 3 months, that timing wouldn't work for me. After chatting with a few small shops, I found Shannon at Stitched Up Magic, and I will be sure to leave relevant links in the description below. Not every small shop's gonna wanna fulfill a custom order. Not every small shop's going to want to make the custom order that you're asking for. Some of them can't meet the timeline, and some of them just aren't all that responsive. But Shannon was definitely down to make my custom order. She could meet my timeline, and the price was pretty reasonable. I ended up paying $60 for the ears and shipping. I think also my local tax was applied on top of that. Now, $60 is kind of a lot for a theme park accessory. That being said, it's not that uncommon to find handmade Minnie Mouse ears on Etsy going for $45 to $60 anyway, and those are the standard ones the shops makes, not even custom orders. So honestly, I thought this price was super reasonable. I first contacted Shannon in mid-August, and now it's late September and my custom order has arrived. Let's go ahead and open it together, though through the magic of editing, I'll try to take out some of these awful crinkle noises. Yee! So Shannon packaged these really well. They came in a sturdy cardboard box. There was a piece of tissue paper, and then the ears are also in cellophane. Looks like there's a little thank you note as well as maybe a sticker here. 1 second. Here's the note. It says, Jacqueline, thank you for your order. I love to see people wearing my ears, so if you get a chance, I would greatly appreciate a pic with a review on Etsy or tag me on Instagram at stitchedupmagic. I hope you love your custom ears and you have a magical trip. Heart, Shannon. And then yeah, she threw in this little stitch sticker. Super cute. So here are the ears. Yeah, I asked for a silver base with gold dots and ideally a gold bow. Shannon didn't have any of these fabrics to begin with for her standard shop. She special ordered all of this for me and it looks amazing. She lines the inside. It's gonna be hard to see, but there's like a velvet liner here. She also has a little tag here. That's cute. And yeah, they're puffy. Seams are nice. Gold is on the back as well. I personally don't love it when the front of the ears is patterned and the back is plain, so it's nice to see that this is both sides. I definitely think this will rate as both silver and gold. I think it'll go with a lot of my outfits. I'm super excited to have these ears for my trip. I'd love to hear about your experience with mouse ears. Do you even bother wearing them? Occasionally I take a break and not gonna lie, it does feel better. Like they do hurt your head after a while. But I think it's a super fun accessory and it's just one of those joyful things I really only ever get to do in the Disney parks. Shannon's been awesome to work with. She's been super responsive whenever we've been chatting on Etsy, and she even preemptively let me know that my ears would be a little later than she had wanted because she got sick. My ears still arrived several weeks before my trip, so obviously it wasn't a problem at all. When you are doing a custom order though, it is extra awesome when the small shop owner is so communicative like Shannon. I would highly, highly recommend Shannon's shop, Stitched Up Magic, for any of your ear needs, and working with Shannon if you want a custom order like I did. I probably shouldn't bring all 5 pairs of my mouse ears down to Disney World with me, so packing for this upcoming trip will be interesting to see who gets left behind. And while I don't have immediate plans to return to Disney parks after our October 2023 trip, I do like this cadence of getting 1 new pair of mouse ears per trip. So I'd love to hear what you think in terms of what's missing in my mouse ears collection. Would you go for a pastel? Would you go for a teal? Any other ideas are welcome. Thanks so much to everyone who's liked the video, subscribed to the channel, turned on notifications, and commented down below. I can't wait to go on this trip and then share it with you. It's gonna be a blast. Thanks so much for watching and being here at the channel. I really appreciate it. May the rest of your day be magical, and we'll see you real soon at Pixie Dust PhD.